In this video, we're going to solve multi-step equations. And there are 5 steps for solving multi-step equations. Step 1, use the distributive property. Step 2, combine like terms on each side. Step 3, move the variables to one side of the equation. Step 4, undo addition or subtraction. And then step 5, undo multiplication or division. So you can see here that we have this multi-step problem here, and that there will be a distribution to start. So let's start by distributing the 3 to each term. When you do that, you get 3 times 2, which is 6x. 3 times negative 3 will be minus 9. And then you have this plus 5 equals 8. Now they want us to combine like terms on each side. So we'll combine the negative 9 and the 5. That'd be 6x minus 4 equals 8. Let's add 4 to each side. So we want variables on one side of the equation, so we're going to try and isolate this by adding 4 to each side. So let's add 4 to each side. And we get 6x equals 12. And then we're going to divide by 6 on each side. And we end up with x is equal to 2. Because 6 divided by 6 cancels. 12 divided by 6 is 2. Let's try another example here. This one tries to be a little tricky because we have the subtraction sign, and it's technically minus 1 here, but a lot of people mess this up because they don't distribute to each term. So we want to distribute that negative sign, or negative 1, to each term here to start this process. And when we do that, we get 3y minus 4 plus y is equal to 8. So as you can see, the signs changed for this binomial. We ended up with minus 4 plus y. Now we want to combine like terms. Well, we have 3y and y on the same side, so that would be 4y minus 4 equals 8. Then we can isolate the variable at step 3 by moving the 4 to the other side. So we'll add 4 to each side. And we end up with 4y is equal to 12. Then we'll divide by 4. We got a multiplication here. So we'll divide by 4 on each side. And we end up with y is equal to 12 divided by 4 is 3. Now we have a problem that looks a little bit more difficult. We've got this division. Inside there we have a subtraction, and then we have this addition here. The first step we're going to do is we're going to actually subtract 7 on both sides, because we want to try and move this to the right side of the equation. So let's subtract 7 on each side. And we end up with x minus 4 divided by 2 is equal to negative 4. Now, after subtracting the 7, you'll see that we have this fraction that's isolated on the left side. And we have this division and subtraction we have to take care of. So we have to multiply and add to cancel those two things out. Well, I need to multiply first to cancel the fraction. So I'm going to multiply. If I'm dividing by 2, I'll multiply by 2. But I have to use the fraction form because I have a fraction here. And then I'll multiply by 2 on this side. And this is a whole number, so I'm just multiply by the whole number version of 2. Now this is 2 over, we have this fraction bar, over 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so I can cross cancel those. And I end up with just x minus 4 over 1, which is x minus 4, is equal to negative 4 times 2. That's negative 8. Now I can add 4 to each side, and I end up with x is equal to negative 8 plus 4 is negative 4. Let's go for a fourth example here. We have this one being similar to the one up here, except for in this problem, it didn't have a leading coefficient, but this one does. It's 4. Makes it a little easier to see that I need to distribute the negative 4 to each term. When I do that, I get 2y minus 4y. Negative 4 times negative 5 is plus 20 equals 10. Let's combine the y variables together. 2y minus 4y, that's negative 2y, plus 20 equals 10. Then we can subtract 20 on each side, and we get negative 2y is equal to negative 10. Positive 20 minus 20 cancels. 10 minus 20 is negative 10. Now, negative 2y, some people confuse this to be subtraction. This is actually just negative 2 times y. So we have to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So we're going to divide by negative 2 on each side. And when we divide by negative 2 on each side, we get y is equal to negative divided by negative is a positive. So negative 2 divided by negative 2 will be 1. Negative 10 divided by negative 2 is 5. And let's do one more example. We have 2y plus 3 times 3y minus 5 equal 18. Let's distribute this 3 to each term because there's a multiplication there. 3 times a binomial here. That gives you 2y plus 3 times 3 is 9y. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15 equals 18. Now let's combine like terms. 2y and 9y would be 11y minus 15 equals 18. Then we can add the 15 to the other side. So we add 15. And we get 11y is equal to 18 plus 15 would be 33. And now we can divide by 11 on each side. And when we divide by 11 on each side, we will end up with y is equal to 3. And that's how you solve some multi-step equations. Those are 5 good examples. You've got some other problems on this side that you can work on for your homework.